Tuesday, August 12th, 3:07 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. Going to discuss my day trade I took this morning. Day trade was using the futures, Nasdaq 100. I was watching the ES, that's the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq 100. And I settled on the Nasdaq 100 to take the trade on. So we're looking at multiple time frames on the Nasdaq 100, top down. This trade was fantastic. Yeah, the sweet spot was good. Since I was watching both the ES and Nasdaq 100, the ES just didn't perform it. So that's why I took the one on the Nasdaq 100. Looking here on my matrix, same financial instrument, but multiple time frames, the Nasdaq 100. If you're not aware, this is a 20-year chart. Each candle's a month. We're at all-time high here. Top right. This is the weekly chart, year-to-date, Nasdaq 100 futures. Broke above that inside candle last week, which was a hollow body. Yep. Engulfing the prior candles. That was nice. That was a bullish setup. Very nice. Break above it. Nice. Almost a solid body here. Yep. Let's go take it to the lower time frame, the daily. So this current candle, because we're looking at the futures, will be done at 5 p.m. Again, big, strong green candle. Nice. This is the Nasdaq 100 cash, the NDX. Broke above, again, the high. Little inside here. These are gaps. These blue areas have not been tested, especially hasn't been filled yet. There's more over here. That's very concerning. We'll go intraday now. Here's the 4-hour. The setup I took was on the 1 hour. We're looking here on the 5 days, 1 hour candle. Actually, I zoomed in, so it's like 3 days. Here's last Friday. Friday, regular trading hours. Again, this was basically Thursday night, last Thursday night, Friday evening, Friday morning. Consolidation, Friday, regular trading hours, impulse move up, continue going higher. The close of Friday, high. Sunday night open, consolidation, Monday midnight or Sunday midnight, Monday morning, consolidation. Look at that. Monday, they pumped it up there. Stop hunt, 1 hour candle. That's a stop hunt. Huge consolidation, stop hunt, bearish stop hunt. And they dumped it from around noontime to the close of the day. Then extended hours, Monday evening, Tuesday morning. Look at this huge consolidation. See these big wicks on these 1 hours? Buyers are willing to step in down there. Then we have this green candle. Hammer, a green hammer. Big wick on the bottom, buyers stepping in there. But again, we haven't broken above this high of overnight consolidation. We had economic news at 8:30. Move forward now on the next 1 hour candle. Huge impulse move up, bullish impulse move up. Yeah, taking out all the overnight highs. So whoever has stop loss down here, whoever was short and had stops, obviously they all got taken out. Gave it more momentum to the upside. Big wick took out that high of Monday. Nice. Okay, big wick on the top. So obviously it didn't close up there. Nope. The momentum didn't continue. But again, swiped out all these. They all got trapped. So that being said, that move broke above this consolidation. I made this zone here, the bottom of that hammer, the top of that hammer, the zone, because that was the last candle before the big impulse move up. So I like to see a retest on that. I'll go down to the lower time frame to watch the lower time frame, which I'll show you momentarily. Lower time frame, looking for my trigger and my entry. But let's go forward the next candle. The next candle, the next 1 hour candle, inside candle. It's a solid inside candle, bearish. It didn't even take out the high because it's inside candle. It didn't take out the low, but nearly a 180 retracement. So again, economic news got pumped up in the next hour, a huge dump. I wonder how many day traders were calling it quits. Mm-hmm. Again, my strategy was right here, looking for a test. It never occurred on that period of time. The next 1 hour candle did test it. Yep. Now I'm looking at multiple time frames. So let me show you the other time frames I'm looking at on another monitor. But I'll show you here all the same. 5-minute candle. 5-minute chart. This gray area is the 2 p.m. to the 5 p.m., the London session. Mm-hmm. After the London session, consolidation, dump. Again, this vertical line is 7 a.m. This vertical line is 08 a.m. So you can see, again, London session, lower consolidation, dump. And there. So again, this high yellow horizontal line and the low horizontal line represents the 1 hour candle. Right here, this 1 hour candle down here. I'll zoom in some more. I have the high and low labeled because that's what I'm looking for a retest in there. Look, hopefully a deep retest with a reversal. So all of these 5-minute candles make up that 1 hour candle. Got it. Going forward. Next candle, 8:05. Remember, 8:30 economic news. There we go. That orange vertical line was the 8:30 news and a huge spike up. Nice. That being said, going forward, zoom in some more here. Let's take it from here. Since that breakout, that's when, remember, I knew to label this. So I'm looking for a pullback back in here. I'm watching the 5-minute candles for a trigger. So let's look forward to see how it comes. Yep. Bearish pin bar, reversal, pulling back. Again, this yellow horizontal line is the New York Open. New York City Open. A lot of chop around here. That huge sell-off. So what an interesting thing. The New York City, the 9:30 Open, higher a few candles. And then the big smackdown again. Huge red candles, huge dump, big bodies, dump, dump. Getting closer to my area of looking for a trade. And look at this, green candle, 5-minute candle. Bullish pin bar. Small wick on the top, small body, long wick on the bottom. Bullish pin bar inside this 5-minute zone. Well, actually, again, this is the 1 hour. The high and low. It's inside the zone, but I'm getting 5-minute chart here. So next thing I'm looking at, let's win some more, is after this 5-minute candle got done, label that high, blue horizontal line, and I want to say a break above that. My entry will be either the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, but this was the 1 minute. I'll show you next. Now we're on the 1 minute. Again, this orange line, vertical line on the left was the 8:30 economic news. Zoom in. These are 1 minute candles, which form that bullish pin bar I showed you. And that blue horizontal line is what the break is. I'm looking for a break above for the entry. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Broke above it. 1 minute candle. I want to get it closed. Wait till it closes, confirm. I like to see it pull back here, the next one. Get in a discount. Well, that's what happened. The next 1 minute candle, again, that green one broke above that blue line. That was great. The yellow was an inside one. Took my trade there. You can see the arrow. Let you know I took it during that 1 minute session. It did not pull back as low as I wanted, but I wasn't going to wait and see it just take off like a rocket ship. Took the trade. And then it went up. did some pullback. So you can see how this pullback was. I was hoping that was going to be within here. Get here a discount. It didn't happen. Another opportunity to reload again, but it didn't. Still in the trade. And you can see what it's doing. Pullbacks, breakout, pullbacks, staircase at a higher high. And I'm moving up my stop periodically, locking in gains. So this vertical line is 1030. I really don't like to stay much longer than 11. Let's go forward a little bit more. You can see 11 o'clock right there. Still in the trade. And this was concerning here too, because you had a swing high here. And I just thought that was it. Nope, it continued going high. I thought that was going to be a dump several times here. But it didn't stop me out. So I'm still in the trade. Big move up. Yeah, I'm concerned like that's going to be maybe one of those blow off tops, getting ready to close the trade, moving up my stop. 11:30 getting closer. That's 11:15. Still, buyers still strong. And that was there. This, I'm thinking, okay, distribution, smart money selling. Again, move my stop up more. And I closed here. Let's go look on the 5 minute so you can see how it looks on the 5 minute. Actually, continue here on the 1 minute to show you. And that that red line, red vertical line was 11:30. Again, pulling back, lower, lower, lower. Let me show you in the 5 minute. Here we go in the 5 minute. Again, I took my trade after the bullish pin bar right here, this yellow arrow. And I close with inside this 5 minute candle. And this is another chart I had up watching the 5 minute. And you see that inside candle. Sure, it broke below that inside candle, and then it continued going higher. Let me zoom out, see how it goes more, and it goes higher, higher, higher. Zoom out some more. Sure, in hindsight, it went a lot higher. Could have stayed in the trade longer. Didn't. So that's how it is. The 1 hour, again, was my setup. The 5 minute was a trigger, and the 1 minute was the entry. Thank you as always, spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.